if I can get it to pop up. Oh, my hair just looks horrible. Gotta love days it rains. Do 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 do. Hope everyone's having a great night. Yeah, I'm a little late. I forgot what time and what day it was. It happens. It happens. It's been a rainy day. Hope everyone's having a good one. I'm just trying to share it out real quick. Hey, Han Solo, how you doing? Hey, Epic, how you doing? Or Eric, I don't know why I said Epic. Hello, Auntie. How is everybody doing tonight? Trying to get this shared out real quick. One more share and I think I'll be done. Yeah, I think so. I think I got everybody. Hey Dusty, how you doing? Pop out my chat so I can move it. And then I lost it. There it is. I need to get a new mouse. It wants to, Hey Dawn, All Things Acres, how you doing? Everything wants to pop up except what I want to pop up. And let's see. Move it a wee bit closer so I can see. Because, you know, old age, getting blind, all that. Hey, Henry. Hey, Connie and Justin's Oregon homestead. How is everything going on your side of the planet? You're up against the Crocker, see how it goes. I'm always live on Thursday. Oh my goodness, it's Mr. Nathan. How you doing, Nathan? How's the fam? Connie Justin's doing good. That's good to hear. I'm glad somebody is. Hey, Grammy Karen. Hey there, did you just come on? Yes, ma'am, I just came on. I don't think I've been on more than maybe 2-3 minutes. Nathan, where I got to go? Oh, Nathan Money. I don't know Nathan Money. I don't think, anyway. If I do, you'll have to wait till the first of the month. Because I only get paid once a month. Oh. Why is that open? I didn't open that. No, I owe Nathan money. You owe yourself money? Anybody heard anything from Chris at Single Dad Homesteading? He did a live, or no, actually it wasn't live, it was a video. A couple weeks ago. Actually, maybe a month. Saying that he was having internet problems and computer problems. No, internet problems and laptop problems or something. But he was getting it worked out, but... Let me see, I can't remember when that was. Let's go find out. Because, you know, sometimes I don't judge time. Single... homesteading. That area of Tennessee is so sparse in internet is one of the reasons we decided not to move there. Yeah, especially up in the mountains where he's at, but he was also having problems with his laptop, I do believe. Videos. Oh, it was 3 weeks ago, so I wasn't too far off. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, he did a little update video saying something about he was having internet problems and they got that fixed, and he was having laptop problems or something to that effect. And because I had started worrying about him too. And when I went live, or when I was thinking about going live Wednesday nights, I thought about him because he usually goes live at 9 o'clock on Wednesday. But he hasn't been going live for like the last 3 months, I think. So I figured, you know, might as well. Because, you know, I'm trying to get my watch hours. So videos and lives. All Things Acres are there. Yeah, All Thing Acres is Dawn. I don't know if you know that, Nathan. I kind of missed you going live, Nathan. What's been up with that? Guess I need to quit playing with the microphone. I'm sorry. I made tortillas today. I made them a little thicker. I've been practicing. Okay, I think this is like the third or the fourth time I made them. And I want to make some later for tomorrow. Hey, Stringfield Ridge Farm. How you doing, Miss Teresa? I'm in my head too much to be worth a darn in a life. I can understand, Nathan. Hard times, man. Hard times. I feel you. I was kind of that way last night, but I went live anyway. Wasn't too bad. I have to put my rings back on because if anybody's ever made dough, you know you don't want to do that with rings on. I'm getting a little better at it. I watched this one video where the girl was taking she'd take the ball, she'd make the ball, and then she'd smash it up, and then she'd start flipping it with her hands, and I was trying to do that, but it kept flipping out of my hands, so finally I just laid it down on the cutting board and just started pressing it, because every time I use a rolling pin, it don't come out round. So I was trying to get around that. But, yeah. They were a little thicker because I didn't use a rolling pin. I need some new yeast. Mine is too old. See, we had to replace ours 2 weeks ago. We went through the pantry. I threw away, I don't know how many cans of Pam, that spray Pam and Crisco, because it was out of date, and then the yeast was out of date. But 2 weeks ago, we went grocery shopping, and I bought several packs. But with tortillas, you don't need yeast. All you need is, I use 3 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/3 cup lard or 1/4 cup oil, and then about a cup of warm water, as warm as you can stand it. And then you mix it up. You don't have to use yeast. Right now, Megan has some cinnamon rolls that she's making, and she had to use yeast today. Right now, she's waiting for the second rise before she can stick it in the oven. She's also bathing little Logan right now, and so he's kind of happy. He's just sitting there kind of floating in the bathtub. That's why she's not in here with me now, because she's giving him a bath, trying to wear him out. Not last night. Last night he slept 5.5 hours. Tuesday night he actually slept 7 hours, and she was extremely happy about that one. I gotta try to keep my eye on the time, because I know Amy and Brett go live at 8. So I don't want to go over, because, yeah, I didn't start my live at 6. There she is, speaking of the devil. How you doing, baby girl? I made tortillas today. As soon as it quits raining, I'm going to go outside and harvest some kale and some of my thyme and get it dehydrated. But until then, I've been playing with dough. I've got more flour and sugar that I need to vacuum seal and get ready for my bucket. because I got a 5-gallon bucket with one of them Gamma lids. Actually, I got 2 of them. Right now, one is holding beans, and the other one's going to hold flour and rice and sugar. Cinnamon rolls, yeah. And Megan's making everything from scratch. The bread itself. I think she's even making the icing and stuff that goes on it. You can roll it out larger than you need, cut out your circle, and make the donuts with extra. That is brilliant, Han Solo. That's brilliant. I like that idea. I could so totally do that, because I make the balls before I let it sit because you have to let it sit and rest, because you have to let dough rest regardless if you use yeast or not. If you use yeast, you can see, because the dough will double. When you don't have that, but it's the way it feels. But I could so totally do that. I could roll them out and cut the circle, and then take the extra pieces, make another ball, and do that, and then let them sit as a flat tortilla. That's brilliant. I'm going to try that later. I'm going to make I think I'm going to make them up tonight for tomorrow for breakfast. I want to make some breakfast burritos. I've been wanting to do that the last 2 mornings, but I haven't gotten around to do it, because I have a pound of Amy's sausage, and I have some potatoes, and I have eggs, and I want to make breakfast burritos out of the Broussard sausage that they made, and it was really good. I made some. She gave me, I think, a couple pounds of it, and I used 1 pound already. But yep. Oh, and my seeds came in today, which is good. I ordered them like 3 weeks ago. I need to make you a tortilla press. Yes, Nathan. How much? I need one. I was watching a video last night. A lady was using one that her dad had made her when she got married. And I actually did think of you. Yes, Tyreek, how you doing? Hello. And yes, we can still do the Doritos collab. Aw, I love you, Nathan. But I'd still pay you. We have sugar, salt, flour, and our buckets with Gamma lids, plus buckets for those ready meals. I can't even pronounce that word. But I know what you're talking about. I'd love to get some of those. Well, in one bucket, I have beans, all different kinds of beans, like black beans, pinto beans, and everything else. It will be my first one, so it'll be free. Oh, okay. But I'd still pay you if you wanted. And Tyreek, you didn't have to delete your comment. I will gladly do a collab with you. We're friends, remember? But I want the one in the bucket that just has the beans. They're still in their original bags. I want to get them out and vacuum seal those or something. I will add extra to all of the rest of them to cover the cost. I love you, Nathan. That's kind of smart, though. But I know you're joking. We just bought 6 more buckets and Gamma lids. Well, the buckets, aren't that expensive. It's the Gamma lids. But I can get the Gamma lids at Atwood's Ranch and Feed Store. It's a pretty big one here, and I love that place. They have like baby rabbits and chickens and ducks, and they sell guns and clothes and gardening stuff, and you name it, they sell it. And they have the Gamma lids, and they're like $9.99, which is $1 more than what I can get them online, but I don't have to pay for shipping and handling, so therefore it kind of balances out, and I get them immediately. So, buying online is cool, but there's something about being able to go to the store and just pick it up and take it with you. Gamma lids are outrageous, but I love them. Exactly. And we get them for about $6 each here at Tractor Supply. Really? I might have to check out my local Tractor Supply, see if it's the same price. Because they're like basically $10 at Atwood's. I paid $6 each at Minyards. We don't have a Minyards, which is sad. I wish we did. Or Atwood's is kind of like a Minyards, except I think Minyards has more. Come on down south. You're right. I could do that the next time I go there, pick some up. because you can never have too many of Gamma lids, I think. But you can grab any 5-gallon bucket. I gotta find a place to put them too. Right now they're in the kitchen. Yep, soon. How soon, Amy? Of course, you'd say tomorrow. Which I can't make it that quick. Wish I could, though. I'm about ready for a road trip. Tomorrow will work for me. I knew you'd say that. I have one 7-gallon bucket full of red beans with a Gamma lid. See, that's cool. I did have when this pandemic thing first hit, I did buy a bunch of rice and flour, and it went bad because I didn't store it properly. Well, it didn't go bad, and it had those little weevil bugs or whatever. Hey, Sony's Place. It's been a while. How's it going? It's going okay. I can't complain. It's raining and cold, but yes, Grammy Karen, the Gamma lids screw off and on, and they're made to be put on like a regular bucket, at least the ones I buy. And one part of it snaps to the 5-gallon bucket and stays there, and then you have the screw-on lid that comes on and off. And for a real good one, I think it might even have a rubber seal, but I don't think mine do, because mine are kind of, cheap. Much better than pounding them on. Yes. Beans, rice, sugar, flour, oats. Great in buckets. The only thing I don't have is oats, and that's because I'm not crazy about oatmeal plain, and I know you have like recipes to make it not plain. But I guess I could still buy the boxes and put them in there too. I had Megan try the strawberries and cream one. She said it was alright. It was better than what they had at the school, but she still wasn't crazy about it. But I don't know. I do like instant oatmeal a lot, more so than most people. But I also like ramen noodles, ramen noodles. I like those too. But with fresh dried strawberries. Yeah, see, I have some, but they're not exactly fresh. I mean, they're dehydrated, they're fine, but it's not enough. It's probably like 4 or 5 that I have left. We ate those a lot. I just don't care for the plain oatmeal. It has to have some kind of fruit or something with it. But that's why I like the instant oatmeal, because I can get the strawberries and cream. Hey, Christy. I don't eat it often, but I do like it on a cold day, and it does, fill you up, stick to your ribs. And I'm pretty sure making your own instant oatmeal and flavoring it would be much healthier. Won't have all the preservatives. My daughter was just asking me how I could like oatmeal. She hates it. My daughter don't hate it. She just didn't like what she got at school. But she said that she wouldn't eat it all the time, that it would be something she could do every once in a while. Can add dried apples, pineapples, cherries, strawberries, and blueberries. Ooh, that sounds good. We don't actually eat ramen noodles, but I bought 2 big boxes of them for prep. Oh, I eat them. But what I do is I'll put that little seasoning pack. I put it in the water when I boil the noodles, and then I drain that water, so it's not as doesn't have as much sodium in it. Those little season packs, well, they kind of remind me of bouillon cubes or something. But I love ramen noodles. Peanut butter is good in oatmeal. I never had peanut butter in oatmeal. Peanut butter is something I need to get, because we're almost out, and that stuff lasts forever. That's a good idea. Yeah, well, because ramen, those packs are so strong. And what I also do is I fill the pan up, the saucepan pretty high. I put in my noodles and that little sauce pack that comes with it, and then I put more seasonings in it, and then I put hot sauce in it, and then I boil it, and then I drain it, and just eat the noodles that way. Sometimes I'll leave a little juice, but not much. I prefer hot ramen now. I love the extra kick. I do, but I make mine with my own hot sauce. I don't like the one that you pre-buy, the already spicy ones. I don't like them that hot. I made a video on Instant Pot oatmeal, and it is so good because the oats are toasted in butter. Ooh. Like an Instapot? Megan wants to get one so bad she can't see straight. I know they're, what, 60 to 100 bucks? Been a while, man. How you did things going? Yeah, I miss my Nathan. Haven't seen you in a long time. I know you've had some things going on, but we miss you, Nathan. Just saying. And it's kind of weird because I was on Saturday, Wednesday, and now tonight. It's kind of weird. If I'm making ramen like beef, I make some beef to go into some onion, green onions, hard-boiled eggs, and stuff like that. Oh, I've never done the eggs, but I have added the meat. But I don't like the beef ramen. I like the chicken. I just got one and have had fun learning how to use it dry brown beans. In 30 minutes, it's awesome. See, everybody says how awesome the Instant Pot is. I hope your aim is getting better. No, I'm blind as a bat. My aim will never get better. I got one for Christmas and still learning. I've done chicken and broccoli in it tonight. Ooh, I have some chicken broccoli rice with cheddar in the refrigerator from the other night that's left over. I've been thinking about heating some of that up and throwing it in a tortilla. I know it's kind of weird, but, you know, I'm weird that way. Yeah, like an Instapot. Yeah, Amy goes, it makes beautiful bone broth. It makes quick bone broth. Well, you said it took 90 minutes in an Instapot versus 8 hours? Lots of YouTube videos on cooking with them. Yeah. I don't know if I'd be making any videos with them since I have no idea how to use one. Everybody says the Instapot is awesome. I had it for a year and a half and only used it 2 or 3 times. Or I've had it for a year and only used it 2 or 3 times. I don't know, my daughter wants one really bad. I think it would be cool because I had a friend that had one and he would make ribs and stuff like that, and it would be...
Now here's Vernon talking about me.
Yeah. He's talking about how you wanted an Instapot.
Yes, I do want an Instapot because dinners be a lot easier with Instapots.
Amy says making bone broth is too.
I bet. I'm making cinnamon rolls right now.
120 minutes for broth plus cool down time. Oh, and Nathan makes oatmeal in his Instapot.
Mm.
And Sony says no oatmeal. She's the only one that likes it. Her daughter don't like oatmeal either.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan?
It's the texture. I don't know why.
I made braised beef cheek in one once. I'm not even sure what that is.
But now after I'm done straightening up the living room, I'll be putting the cinnamon rolls in the oven.
Okay. Christy says she got an Instapot as a gift, but she keeps forgetting to use it. That's a silly dog.
Yeah, I know. She's like leaning on me.
Made that poor dog fall off the bed.
She falls off the bed voluntarily.
Hey, will you throw that can away from me?
Yes, ma'am.
That way I don't play with it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you know how I am. I get fidgety. Oops. I cut off my own head. Now I'm crooked. Boiled eggs in an Instapot. Peeling them is much easier.
Little one is out.
He's out?
He's out.
Like asleep, out?
It's like
What time is it? It's 7:30. Ain't it kind of early?
after that bath and that bottle, he was just like, I'm done. I tapped.
I use the Instapot mostly for steaming eggs to hard boil them. Most of my meals only take 30 minutes to make, not worth the extra work to get in this pot. That's true. Yeah, for you. I mean, for me it wouldn't. Sometimes my meals take longer than that. Sometimes they don't, depending on what it is. I cooked pork tenderloin last night, and it took 35 minutes, and it was frozen. See, exactly. That's yeah. I wanted to try hard-boiled eggs in it. I love hard-boiled eggs. I love eating them by themselves, and I love deviled eggs. Ooh. And then when you make deviled eggs and you have that extra, you make a sandwich out of it. And I wonder why I'm overweight. I really like pulled pork made in... Yes, because I hear it's really tender that way. That's what Jen said, and she won't do eggs any other way now. I just use a double broiler to steam eggs. Quail eggs, I bet you that takes a long time. Good protein snack. Yes. I don't really care for the yolk so much, but I love the whites. But if you mix it with, the mustard, mayonnaise, whatever you use to make deviled eggs, oh man, I love that stuff. We've even had the deviled egg potato salad. That stuff's good. It only takes a few minutes in an Instant Pot. I can imagine. See, everything everyone suggests can be made in a slow cooker, except eggs. Takes me 10 minutes to get it going before work, and it's ready when I get home. Yeah. After steaming them, it takes no time. I roll them and peel them super easy. That's cool. See, I've seen how small they are, and that just seems like it would be a pain. When I took deviled eggs to church, the pastor called them angel eggs. Well, he's not wrong, though. Think about it. The devil was an angel before he fell from grace. Well, he's technically still an angel. He's just a fallen one. It has a delayed start, yeah. Where you can set up or program it to start when you need it to. That way you can have it start right before you come home. I love deviled eggs. Me too. Oh, they're so good. And we've gotten to where we'll put a little cayenne pepper in with the paprika. Oh, that's something I'm growing this year, is paprika. I am going to try to make my own paprika. And today my cumin seeds came in, so hopefully I can make my own cumin powder. That will be awesome. Because that's something I use a lot of. And I want to make my own Italian seasoning. I've got plenty. Let me repeat that. I have plenty of oregano. Now I just need the rest of it. Cumin is amazing and underrated. Yes, I love cumin. It goes into everything. I put smoked paprika on them. I need smoked paprika. All I have is regular store-bought paprika. But I plan on changing that this year. Yes, indeed. I'm hoping that I can get my pepper plants to do well this year. I've heard that it's yummy, but I've never had smoked paprika. I love my smoked salt from Samson Farms. Yeah, see, I've never had anything like that. Any spice that's been smoked. Get a smoker, Rachel, and make smoked paprika even. Actually, I think I have a smoker. I think that's what that one thing is that was given to me last year. It's kind of round and tall. I have to double check. I think it's a smoker. This is just smoked paprika from the store. The only paprika I have is regular. I haven't bought it. Actually, every time I've gone to the store, the spice rack has been kind of bare. Yep, smoke your peppers, and then grind them into paprika powder. I will do that, Nathan. I use Tajin now on my eggs, and I will put them on everything. It's so good. What is Tajin? I know I pronounced that wrong. Teresa. I've never even heard of that. Is that like a spice or something? Oh, apparently it's American or Mexican seasoning. It's a special blend. Does it have Tajin? Thank you, Emma. Does it have cilantro in it? Because I don't like cilantro. Is this seasoning like chili powder with a lime? That sounds pretty good. I like a little bit of lime. I'm hoping to grow all different kinds of chili peppers this year and make my own. Some cilantro is soap, blah. It doesn't taste like soap to me. It's just so strong. I don't like it. It's like one little leaf to me could ruin a whole pot. It's super strong, and I don't care for it. Everybody says something about it tasting like soap. They say either you hate it or you love it, but there's no in between. And it's just like, it doesn't taste like soap to me. It's just so strong and pungent. I don't care for it. I like lime too, but real lime. Me too. Cilantro smells like stink bugs. Maybe. I never really thought of it that way. But I usually try to stay away from it. It's just like, I don't like the way it tastes, the way it smells. Every time I get cilantro seeds, I give them away. It's best when fresh, though. I'd have to take your word for it. I don't know. It's just too strong for me. It has to be very little and something that it can't overpower whatever it's going into. Like, I know Amy, sometimes they put it in their barbecue sauce, and I'm like, no. But I didn't taste it when I had their barbecue sauce. It has to be something it cannot overpower, or I can't eat it, because I just, no. When I order, like, the real tacos, the real Mexican tacos, because we have a few places around here that make them, you know, the corn tortilla with the meat and the onions and the lime. Yes, those are great tacos, but I always make sure I get mine without cilantro. I use a small amount in the salsa, not the barbecue sauce. I knew it was something, but I couldn't taste it. When I had the salsa, I really couldn't taste it, so I was pleased. We love it in our house. Definitely something we all eat. See, it's not even in my house. We have none. So tacos with only... No, we had other things, but I usually just get onions, because the one taco place that I get them at, you can order it specifically how you want. So I usually get the onions, the meat. I make sure I put lime or lemon on it. And sometimes I get it with cheese. But then people look at me funny. Hey, Tim Turner, how you doing? I blend it into a paste because I can stand the smell, or because I can stand the smell to stand there and cut it. Okay, I got you. That makes sense too. Hey, Crystal's Petting Planets. You're doing? That doesn't sound very convincing, Tim. You want to try that again? How you doing, brother? A place here used to have firecracker shrimp. Cilantro was amazing with it. Now they're closed. That's happening a lot, unfortunately. They usually come with onion, cilantro as the base. Then you can add salsa and guacamole and other stuff. I usually don't add too much of the other stuff unless I'm at home. And then I put all that stuff on there, minus the cilantro. But when I'm out and about, it's just usually, maybe it's a little salsa and the onions, but I always make sure I don't have cilantro. I tell them no cilantro, just onions if they can't. If they, you know, I don't like the pico de gallo stuff or whatever, if it's got cilantro in it. But I don't know, I haven't had a shrimp taco. Or
I don't know if you can, but I can smell those cinnamon rolls from here.
You can smell the cinnamon rolls from here?
Yeah.
They smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want them now, don't you?
Yeah.
You have to wait, don't you?
Yeah.
My daughter's making cinnamon rolls, and she can't wait.
Nope. It took all day to make because it took 4 hours to rise.
I'm doing wonderfully. If it was any better, I would have to have 2 wheelchairs. Well, that's better than your last response, Tim. Because he says, I'm doing, and I'm like, I told him to try that again, because that wasn't too convincing. The taco place we go to puts onions and cilantro on them. I add the tomatillo salsa sliced radish, and green or pickled red onions. Oh, and Amy says she needs cinnamon rolls.
Come over.
She says come over.
You ain't got the money to.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Pickled red onions sounds good. Yes, pickled red onions are good because I pickled some last year.
Wishful thinking.
I pickled, what was it? Onion, cucumber, tomato, bless you.
Thank you. Pepper.
What was that little combination?
It was onions,
Onions, peppers. Oh, peppers. Onions, peppers,
cucumber,
cucumbers, and tomato.
tomatoes.
And I pickled that, and then we'd mix it in with our summer salad, or use it to make our summer salad. That stuff was
And
good.
mix it in with our pasta salad.
And mix it in with our pasta salad. That stuff was still really good.
So good, especially with some grilled chicken in it.
Tim Turner goes, "Do you deliver?"
No.
She goes, "No."
Now with the gas prices going up the way they are.
Right. Oh, speaking of that, I'm almost out of gas.
Are you?
Yeah, I've got like that much above the line. So,
Oh, he hasn't gotten paid yet, but you should be getting paid now.
okay.
Derek. Slow getting the.
They were so good on tacos. You know, we haven't done that. Maybe we need to pickle some onions and have them on our tacos.
I personally enjoy sauteed onions on my tacos.
Sauteed onions on your tacos? So the next time we have tacos, you want me to saute you some onion?
You don't have to. I like them raw. I love onions.
Yeah.
Onions are one of my favorite vegetables.
Is onion really a vegetable? I
Yes.
guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's full of antioxidants.
Full of antioxidants.
Good.
You can send a cinnamon roll the same day, right?
I don't have the money to send it, just like I don't have the money to take it to you.
Stringfield Ridge Teresa says she has never had pickled onions. Pickled onions are the bomb.
They are. They have a nice zingy flavor.
Do you have a recipe for pickled onions? I do. I just don't know where it's at. It's on my. It's the same one I use for my peppers.
I have the recipe for those brownies. Need to make a
I'm
video
just
on
down
those.
the road, not that far. Where you at, Tim? I bet they're good on burgers too. Oh, I bet you they would be.
Oh yeah.
Caramelized onions are so good on tacos. Megan likes them raw or cooked. It don't matter. Pickled onions are outstanding and fully loaded on a fully loaded hot dog. All right, you know how to pickle a cucumber, like a sweet pickle? Take that same recipe for that sweet pickle and just take out the cucumber and put in the onion. That's how I do mine anyway. I think it was 1 cup of vinegar, 1 cup of sugar, and then a teaspoon of the seeds. It's on my website. Save me a cinnamon roll. I have to go to Arlington tomorrow. You're not that far away. Actually, if you're going to Arlington tomorrow, no, I'm not that far away. Where are you at right now, Tim? Okay, lost me. I don't like sweet pickles, only dill. But, Teresa, you could do them the same way you do your dill pickles. You could have your dill onions. And dill was the word I was trying to remember. The dill seeds and stuff. Let's see if I can find it. You just take out the sugar. You would just use your vinegar and your seasonings, your pickling seasonings. And then instead of, the sugar, just take out the sugar and then don't put your cucumber, put your onion instead. I don't like dill pickles, but I love sweet pickles and sweet pickled relish. Yeah, I also make Cleburne, close to Glen Rose. That's a little bit far of a drive tonight, but yeah. If you have to come right through Arlington, you'd have a better chance of coming by and getting a cinnamon roll. Blog. Sugar, sweetened condensed milk, Shashugi Lawn, Herbal Garden, pickled banana pepper recipe. Oh, copy paste, will you? Don't you hate when it doesn't want to copy paste? I need a new mouse. Copy. Okay. That's my recipe. I don't like sweet pickles either, except for the sweet onions. I love sweet pickles. I love sweet onions, but you could do it. You could pickle them like a dill pickle. Do you put the onions through the canning process? When you're pickling, you don't have to pressure can it. You can water bath can it if you use as much vinegar as I do. So when I pickle, I don't use water. I use straight vinegar. Of course, the sugar helps with that, so it lasts. A huge margin of cost there. Harbor Freight, $400. Oh wow, on up to tens of thousands of dollars. Copied the recipe. Cool. I'm glad. But that's the recipe I use when I pickle. I have it on my gardenforcheap.com, and I'll just go back to it and I pull it up, and like I said, I put Italian seasoning in mine, and I also put onion in mine when I do my peppers. So I just use the same recipe, but instead of using peppers or cucumbers or relish or any of that, I just put in a different vegetable. But the white vinegar that I use and the sugar and all that, I keep that the same. Sometimes I add more sugar because, you know, I'm a sweet addict. The pickled onions sound like some my son would like. I made supper with homemade canned chicken. He thinks that's so cool to have a shelf-stable meat. Yep. Hey, Hard Nap Farms, I ain't seen you in a while. How are you doing? I love some pickled banana peppers myself. Yes, I loved pickled banana peppers. Like, love. I love them on everything. Hey, hey, Miss Kate. I'm doing okay. How's David? Close that out if I can get my mouse to work. There it is. Cool. Doing well, just internet issues all the time. Yeah, I've been having the same thing. Right now I'm using my phone, but I'm using my data instead of the Wi-Fi because it's been spotty. David is still in the hospital. Doctors are trying to get his heart rate and blood pressure stable. Okay, well, I will definitely keep praying for him, just so you know. But, I say but, a lot. Hey, Northern Girl Harveys, how's it going? My puppy's being so good. I'm so proud. Oh, I said puppy and she heard me. Oh, no problem, Miss Kate. I've definitely been praying a lot. But, it's better than saying, but, I guess. Yeah. But I catch myself saying it a lot, especially when I'm videoing. It's like, quit saying that. Stop pausing in your head. But I have to stop and think before my brain works faster than my mouth does. And by the time it gets to my mouth, it gets jumbled up. And yeah. Sometimes I have to take several cuts for video takes. I need to save all my deleted ones and save them for a blooper reel. That way later on I can have something for like the join thing. Sorry I was late joining you tonight. I was trying to get dinner and things just weren't going well. Miss Kate, don't worry about it. I didn't go live until 7. Since I've been going live on Saturday and Wednesday, I just decided that, I'd come on tonight at 7 because Thursday nights were the night I originally go live anyway. And that's when everybody shows up the most. But I've started going live Saturday at 9 p.m. and Wednesday at 8 p.m. But I figured I'd come on tonight for at least an hour and see everybody before Amy goes live. Gonna hop off early. Friend is having a premiere in a few minutes. Have a great night. Alright, thanks, Emma. I appreciate it so much that you stopped by. Gotta run and get ready for our live. See me soon. I will, Amy. You got 9 minutes. 9 minutes, Amy. Hurry up. Why is that door opening all by itself? That's creepy. I went looking for you now at 6:30 and didn't see you then. Yeah, because I didn't go on. I'm not going to go on until 7. And until I get monetized, I'll probably go on all 3 nights, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then after I get monetized, I'll see which one does the best and then keep it there. Everybody's used to me coming on Thursday, so like right now I've got 14 people in here, and that's more than I had Wednesday night, and well, okay, maybe not at first. It's slow gathering. No, I'm not monetized yet. I was really close on my hours, and then my time started dropping off because after you've been on 365 days, the days keep moving. Well, as they keep moving, it drops off that day, every day that goes by. And I had a lot of viewers last year, I guess you could put it. So I went from 2,900 hours to 25. So, let's see. Right now, I am sitting at 2607. Yeah, I need my playlist buddies. But I'm trying to have more on my list too. I'm up to 172 uploads, I think. Let's see, 4,000 minus the 2607 equals 1393. That's how many more watch hours I need to be monetized. I appreciate that, Miss Kate. But yeah. Yeah. I did have 2,900 and then it started going back down. I was just like, because you gotta love YouTube. That they just, if you can't keep it up or whatever, I don't know, it just, when the days start falling off. And yeah, I took a real hard hit in October, because October of last year I had a lot of watch hours and I didn't quite match it. Well, I matched it, but I didn't go past it, so it was just kind of, YouTube's like any business. Exactly. Right, best to hit those levels before you're 300. Yep. And I'm really trying to get monetized before May. Because May of last year, because I guess of the pandemic, my watch hours went through the roof. More than they ever have. And at the time. So I know once I get to May of this year and we get past it, those watch hours are going to drop, and that's going to hurt. But my most views that I got in one day was actually Christmas Eve. I did a live at the Broussards, and then I had a shorts video hit 400 views. So I ended up with over 500 views for that day, and that is the most views I've ever had in one day. Talk about a G. The struggle's real. And I've been trying to make, especially for me, But I know if I don't get monetized before May of this year and it drops off, that's going to be a hard hit. Especially in December. December, that's going to be a hard hit. But since things doesn't seem to be changing, I'm hoping that this spring more people will still want to garden and be watching YouTube like they were this year. Or this past year, 2020. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping my channel grows as well, and that would help out. Because, you got to hit that sweet spot where you keep your views, but you also get more subscribers, and it keeps growing. That way you can maintain it. Because if you can't maintain it, they'll take it away from you.
They're out of the oven and cooling down, and they smell delightful.
Awesome.
As soon as you leave your room, you will smell them.
I started my new channel December 1st, 2020, and I am planning a whole new series as well as releasing my old videos. That's awesome, Miss Kate. Oh, say hi to Miss Kate.
Hi, Miss Kate.
Oh, thank you, Kate. I am still on yours. I can watch your playlist also.
Lay down.
2 new playlist buddies. Indeed.
Well, don't fall over. Come here.
Well, you know how she is.
Yeah, I know.
She sees you and she gets all excited.
I know. I don't know why.
Because she loves you, silly girl.
Because I adopted you. That's why.
You found her first.
Yes, I did. Because she was held up at my work at the time.
Hardneck Farms, it's different because she got locked out of her old channel and couldn't get into it, so she had to make a new one. And Miss Kate says, hello, Megan.
Yay. You be proud? I've been baking from scratch.
Yep.
I made, this past week I made brownies from scratch, and I'm making cinnamon rolls. And cinnamon rolls are out of the oven. They look amazing. She says yummy. They were yummy. At least the brownies were yummy.
Yeah, the brownies were awesome.
They looked like how they would be. No, I'm not making videos of them because they were my first time trying them. But now that I know that I can do them and they came out well, that I can make a video of it.
I hate when I put in a channel name and it doesn't pop up.
But yeah, now that I know that I can do it and do it well, now I can actually make videos of the recipes that I'm doing. And we can put them up on Mom's channel.
You can put it up on my channel?
Yeah. Well, I mean, my channel is just gaming, so.
Finally. Hardneck, do you need your list ran?
I will watch for those new videos. It might be a little while because I still have to go and get more ingredients. We have plenty of like flour, sugar, and all that. I just
You need cocoa powder.
I need cocoa powder. I need eggs because we're running out of eggs, and I don't want to use the last of them for brownies. Because the recipe I have takes 6 eggs, but that's only because I double the amount because the pan that I have is too big for the original recipe. It calls for an 8x8 pan, and the smallest pan we have is a 9, it's an 8x11.
Hardneck, do you need your channel ran? Do you need your watch hours? I feel bad, Kate. That isn't fair. I know it ain't fair because she was already monetized and has to start over.
And if I was to video it, I want to section out everything like they do in the cooking shows, have it all pre-measured.
Well, we can do that. We'll easily set it up.
Right.
It is 8 o'clock, people. Broussard Homestead is going live. I don't know if they've gone live yet.
Can you smell them?
I can smell them. I smell cinnamon rolls.
I know. For me, they're a dessert. They're not really a breakfast item to me.
For me, they're meal.
I mean, yeah. Especially these. The biggest one is like the size of my face. Because
The biggest one's the size of my face.
okay, so here's the thing, though. They're that big because the recipe says that they yield 12. When I rolled it out on our rolling pan, or on our cutting board, I got to the point where it was almost coming off of the cutting board. So I had to make them a little bit thicker, like the dough a little bit thicker. So it only yielded 8.
I would add you soon as this live is over, Kate from Kate's Kitchen. Hardneck, do you need your list ran so I can run it? Nope, she isn't live yet, but she's fixing to be
They're fixing to.
because I have it pulled up.
I see that.
I love that image.
Time to suit up. Yeah. No kidding. So now I was 3 live streams.
Miss Kate has it pulled up too.
Mm-hmm.
Busy now.
Hope they ain't waiting for me to end. Or maybe they might be. Nope, there it goes. Alright, y'all, we're going to end this, and I'm jumping over to Amy's. Hope to see y'all there. Love you. God bless. Peace. Deuces. I'll thank you so much. I will run yours both, and I can after I get off both lives. Alright, I will definitely run your list.
She comes